Maybe the reason we don't have the things that we think we should have by now at this point, maybe the reason why things don't seem to be going well, why things just keep happening that seem to go against us, maybe the reason that all of that is the case is because we haven't learned to fully depend on God for everything. Maybe that's what's causing the delay, right? The delay isn't necessarily a denial, but the delay is a preparation. The delay is full of different tests. It's full of different opportunities to increase the faith, to increase our obedience muscles, to increase our dependence on the one true source. I'm on the road right now back to Indiana. I'm driving from upstate New York. And I left with not enough gas. And as I was driving through all kinds of wooded areas where it was nothing but road and trees, houses scattered about. And I realized, there doesn't really seem to be a gas station that's coming up anytime soon here. And then also, the thing that made it even better was the fact that I had absolutely no signal. So it's not like I could stop, take off my destination that I was going to, and then look up a gas station. I was literally in SOS. So the part of me, the flesh in me, it started to panic. It tried to feed some doubt to me. It tried to take me into this loop that isn't going to benefit me, make me anxious, stress me out. But then I realized what it was. Then I realized the whole situation, although I did put myself in it, God is using this situation as an opportunity for me to increase my faith in a seemingly hopeless situation. The flesh part of me kept flashing images in my mind of, man, you're gonna have to wave some people down. You're gonna have to walk for miles to see if you can somehow connect to the satellite. You're gonna have to call the cops so they can come give you some gas. You're gonna have to maybe knock on some people's doors to see if they can help you out. Could you tell me where the directions to the gas station are? But then I said no. Like, every day we have to shut the flesh down. But if we're never aware, if we don't train ourselves spiritually, if we don't get into the Word, if we don't sharpen our minds, sharpen our spirit, then we can't recognize the flesh and how it operates. We can't recognize the message that it's sending, the influence it's trying to place on top of us. So, the first step is the awareness. How do we gain the awareness? How do we gain the discernment? We hop in the Word. We read deeply. We look at what things are saying versus what it actually says. And then, since we become sharper over time, we can begin to spot the flesh when it tries to speak up and take us down a route that leads us away from God, that leads us to depend on ourselves and not the one who created everything. With just words, by the way, not with a single finger. And then at that point, we can start to stack up reps, rep after rep. And with each rep we stack up, we get sharper, we get more dangerous, we become more aware, we become more sensitive to the tricks of the flesh. But then we also have to remember that this isn't just a one-day thing. This isn't just a one-instant situation where we kill the flesh, we overcome the flesh, and then it's all victory, it's all happy from there. The war is over. No, this is a lifelong war. Over and over again. Every day we wake up, we're back to the battle. We're back to wrestling. Every single day. But on the bright side, every single day we face that battle. It's an opportunity to get sharper. It's an opportunity to get closer to God. It's an opportunity to strengthen our spiritual muscles. So every time we do this, we take advantage of the opportunities that God gives us in our daily lives to help strengthen us. Every time we do this, we become more dangerous to the kingdom of darkness. So when we start overcoming the flesh, then the enemy sees that, okay, this person is a threat. I may have to pick this up a little bit. I may have to attack them a little bit more. I might have to send some more demons to them to take them off course. But it's okay, because all this overcoming of the flesh we've been doing, all this training, of all this understanding of His Word, it's cool, because our discernment at this point is on point. And we can see all the little messages, all the little signs, all the little attacks, all these little subtleties that try to slip in and wreak havoc. Oh, we can notice them all, and guess what? We flip those events, let's flip them around and use them to our advantage. And then before we know it, we wake up and we're an elite specialist in the army of God. It's crazy how that works. The mind follows the spirit, the body follows the mind. Ultimately, they all fall underneath the dominion of the spirits, if we train it though. So how dangerous could we become across the board if we lead with the spirit first? Is that sure? Ain't it more likely bleed into the other areas? So let us be dangerous on all fronts. These three areas, they work synergistically together. Who could we become if we decide to start stepping it up? Anyways, if you made it to this point in the video, I greatly appreciate you. If you want to hear some more, not even hear some more, if you don't want to sit down and listen to a longer video and you want some quick impact to start every single morning on fire, absolutely on fire, subscribe to the newsletter, thevoiceofstrength.com. It's a free newsletter. I drop the fire every single day. It's a quick 60-minute read. And on that note, I'll see you in the next video. Adios for now.